Welcome, Kindred Spirits, to my spiritual oasis. Here, weary souls come to find inner wisdom and peace. Today, I'm going to be sharing a message that I channeled with number 8 as our guide. So I'm going to spend a minute here sharing a little bit of information about the number 8 in numerology. So the number 8 is an achiever, measures its life by the goals it reaches. 8s have good business sense. They're powerful. They have a powerful presence and a strong drive for success. So some key words to describe our number 8, and I feel like the key word to describe our number 8 is balance. Number 8s are also stable, controlled, support, productivity, luck, achievement, giving back, manifestation. They are strategic, patient leaders, can display signs of arrogance as well, determination, and can be a little showy. Some strengths of our number 8s include ambition, karmic cycles, enduring. Some challenges are materialism, and they're authoritative and entitled. So that is the leader of our message today, our number 8. And we're actually going to start with our question, which was very 8 energy. Am I willing? Is the question that 8 presented to us today. So if we know nothing else about our number 8, we know that our number 8 is willing. Will, power, authority, that type of force, that type of energy is very 8 energy. So I feel like the message here is that 8 is saying that 8 is willing, and maybe 8 is pushing some of you to be willing to move forward on some of your dreams and hopes and things like that. So let's get a little bit deeper into the message. Okay, so we have the 9 of feathers and the 8 of shells leading our conversation today. And really, so our 9 of feathers is, it's about perspective, it's about self-empowerment, and our 8 of shells is about quest and renewal. So I feel like the 8 of shells is being led by starfish energy, which is about rejuvenation, new beginnings, and healing. I feel like 8 of shells is also calling us to action here, and with the quest, using the word like quest. So the message here is also to make sure that you're resting and renewing your energy stores, because like I said, I feel like 8 is calling us to action here. So 8 of shells is also about letting go, the end of a cycle. We said quest, renewal, healing, soul searching, and emotional courage. Courage to move on, move past. Like, are you willing? For some of you, I feel like you're maybe stuck somewhere emotionally, and this is kind of the encouragement you might need to push forward and move forward in your life rather than allowing life to live you and staying where you are when you know that your time is up in that place. But I feel like the 8 of shells is saying, get your rest, because you're about to embark on a quest. And then our 9 of feathers energy is being led by our porcupine here. And the porcupine is really about perspective and self-empowerment. So the porcupine is really about like overcoming fears, uncertainties, and insecurities about yourself. Gaining perspective by zooming out on the situation and getting a broader perspective rather than like when we're too close to things, sometimes we can't see the forest you can't see the tree for the forest, or forest for the trees. That's the way to do it. I said that backwards. You can't see the forest for the trees. So like gaining a new perspective, zooming out a little bit on life, so that you can see often that we exacerbate things when we're too close to them. We think that they're more intense than they are. So kind of letting that go. And then the porcupine spirit is also about solutions and resurgence, self-empowerment. So it's a very empowering, two very empowering cards to begin our conversation here, which I feel like, again, channeled through our 8 energy, which, if we turn our 8 on the side, it is a symbol of infinity, karma, cycles, but also about accomplishments and achievements and moving forward without, I feel like for some of you, maybe you take other people's opinions above your own. And 8 is so the opposite. 8, it plows forward no matter what. 8 doesn't ask for permission nor for forgiveness after it's done what it does. It just goes forward and just it achieves. That's the focus and sole purpose of our 8 energy. So then we're going to move on to our High Priestess energy. So I feel like as we're flowing through the message here, the High Priestess energy is kind of the power and focus and wisdom and knowledge that we need in order to move past where our struggles are and into the future that we're looking for. So again, our High Priestess energy is about wisdom, knowledge, learning, intuition, purity, virtue, and also like the cycle of life, really similar to 8 energy, how 8 energy is about karma, giving, taking. It's about being equal and balanced. The High Priestess energy is very similar too. The High Priestess energy is about life and death, all together, like fertility and death, and the waxing and the waning. So it is about cycles, very cyclical, very infinity energy, very karmic energy. And it is that wisdom, that knowledge that you gain from the cycles, like going through the cycles of life, that will push you forward into achieving whatever you are looking to achieve. So kind of jumping back to our original message here, you are on the edge of something great is what our message is here. And I feel like 8 energy is definitely saying that. There is risk, there is uncertainty, there are imperfections and failures and vulnerability. But the challenge here to you, presented to you by our number 8, is to be brave and trust yourself more than ever, so that you can reach your dreams. So the second or the final messages that I have are from our Trout Lily and the Empress, very similar energy, but the Empress energy is about creativity and generosity, patience and love, abundance, fertility. So some of you, I did get the message here that some of you might be embarking on the venture of becoming a parent. So fertility and abundance and bounty could be in the representation of like a child. And then if that is not for you, then it is about achievement of a dream or a goal that you have maybe kind of put off to the side. Maybe you had some not great experiences in the past and you kind of gave up on it. But our Trout Lily, with patience as the key word, really talks about that it takes time to develop positive relationships. It takes time to develop skills. And really it's just about putting in the work in order to receive the abundance at the end of it all. So those are the messages that I have channeled for you today from our guide of the 8 energy, and I appreciate you joining me. Make sure to drop a comment if something resonated and let me know what it was, as well as following me on liking my page on Facebook, subscribing to my YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.